I'd like to imagine my character is now slightly traumatized by Squirtles. So whenever I see Squirtles, I have like a confidence debuff of like 20.
All right, everybody.
Got him.
I think every episode I gain a new trauma.
That's how you know it's good.
Gotta catch them all.
Oh my
This game was never
god.
about Pokemon after all. Oh
Jeez.
my goodness.
All right.
Uh,
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to it, the Gradient League Pastel edition. We are here today with our players: Passive Possum,
Howdy.
Tyrannical Terror,
Hello.
Jogsaw,
what's that?
Not Steven, and our guest, Put Aside.
Hey, what's poppin'? I got a song coming out on the 29th called Demigod.
Hey, hell yeah. Where we last left off, you all had been approached by Jorge Suarez, the leader of the mafia or the family that runs Pewter City. And Jorge Suarez had a proposition for you all. He informed you that he knew that you ran off with his Pokemon. He understands you don't have it anymore, and um, to make up for that, he's offered you a job. He says that in order to clear your debts with him, as well as potentially form a working business relationship, he wants you to catch a different type of Pokemon, as he is a collector of sorts. And he has information on a very rare one, but you need to get the exact location from a camp north of Saffron. Before doing that, you were given permission to go after your friend Jimmy and make preparations before heading up north to the camp. Um, Winona tracked Jimmy into the sewers, and after navigating the winding paths, you eventually found an area where four strange Squirtles were lurking about. And after doing combat with them, getting assistance from a strange, large Bisharp, you eventually were able to find your friend Jimmy, who had locked himself behind a sewer grate to protect himself. After gathering up your gear and heading north, you made it to a camp, a research camp, filled with tents, computers, and scientists. With the assistance of Hoodie's Ghastly, you were able to gather documents letting you know that there is a special Pokemon in the area that has been tracked to a cave nearby. They know that it's here because the water has been purified and the flora is blooming brilliantly. Stamped on the bottom right was Magnum Electric, and Ashton Firth's face went white. And that is where we pick back off. Ashton
So
Firth,
white that he passed out.
yes, Ashton Firth sees the stamp of Magnum Electric, and you see a complete tonal shift on his face. And he drops the papers, and you see in like the quickest that this rotund old man has ever moved, scurries off into the woods.
Like throwing a bowling ball.
And suddenly there are four, or I guess five, because Jimmy's here. There are five.
Well, there he goes.
I didn't know he could move that fast.
I'm gonna
Why
pick up.
hasn't he moved that fast before?
I don't know. Maybe
We
he
could
was
have not
hungry.
died several times if he did that.
I'm gonna
Oof.
pick up the papers and be like, wonder what it is, and he's gotten so freaked out.
I
Words
don't know.
scare
If
me
only
too.
he shared.
Of course they do.
That caught me off guard. Just the words scare me too.
Yep.
If only he'd shared his tragic backstory with all of us, we would know. Oh well. I guess we gotta go
Oh.
find this Pokemon.
You know, if I had time to break out this whiteboard and my cork board filled with all these little different threads and all these little instances of why I'm so the way I am, you all would be shocked. But unfortunately, we don't have time for that, so let's move on with the story.
Nor
Yay.
really, frankly, the care for it.
We have
Ouch.
we I'll
So
punch
like,
Madeline in the face.
are we just? I don't know if it's.
No!
I don't know if it's too wise to just be standing out here like this, guys. I mean, the research camp is right there. They got those armed guards there.
Yeah, we
Jim
should
is
probably
right.
move.
I
We should
did say we
probably.
could go and get the Pokemon, but then Durst started trauma dumping, so we're stuck here.
I have a plan.
Thirst, it's
I'm
okay.
sure you do.
Later
We just need
tonight,
the
whenever
money.
we go sleep in the alleyway, you can tell me all about your tragic story.
You guys
I
sleep
think
in
my
the
tra-
alleyway together?
You would
I mean-
know if you would join us.
I don't know if I should be a part of that.
Mm.
Where's this Pokemon at? The cave? Yes. Cave. Yes, cave.
Oofa.
Onward. Let's go catch this thing and not get shot by these guards.
Hopefully there are no Squirtles there.
It is a giant Squirtle.
I mean, with the way it's purifying the water, hopefully none of the Pokemon are gonna be scary there.
Purifying water.
I don't know. Like 50% of the creatures that we've encountered on this trek have been abnormal in some terrifying, awful way. The birds can punch. Have you ever been punched by a bird? That
Yes.
shouldn't happen.
I feel like it feel really feathery and soft. Did it
You
feel like
think.
this?
You look at Winona, and there's
It-
still like a little bit of a dent in her forehead.
Oh no!
It felt like cold, hard steel.
I mean, it had brass knuckles with beaks on the end of it, right?
Yeah.
What the hell?
I
Was
fully
that a
believe
wing attack Winona was hit with?
No,
something.
it was a
It
We
power
had
was
up
to reset
punch.
her jaw.
Like,
What in the hell?
literally implanted her into the concrete with
Yep.
how hard she got punched.
I think the only reason she didn't die is that she doesn't have much in there to begin with.
Rude, but factual.
No, I adore Winona.
We got a
It's just that nobody's
Pokemon
home.
pitch, though.
Yeah, we need
Yeah,
to
I
go.
think-
We need to go
We ride.
get this thing.
All right.
You know what's crazy? The only
Is there-
Pokemon I've ever caught, I haven't fought. I convinced him by telling them that I would feed him.
So you,
my
you-
God.
And I don't think we've caught many Pokemon the normal way. We mostly just
haven't.
stole them.
you
Yeah, I
continue. You continue on past the camp in the direction of the cave where the documents indicate. And just as they've detailed, you see that the grass is taller here. You see that there are flowers in bloom when it shouldn't be, because keep in mind this is still in like November in game. There are flowers in bloom in the middle of fall. The trees are sprouting fruit. And everything is very sweet smelling around here.
Weirdly nice.
You see that there appear to be an abundance of Pokemon. You guys are just a couple of travelers grouped together. You haven't made a whole lot of noise, so it's not like the Pokemon are freaked out by you guys. So if you want, we can do some catching of Pokemon unless you see this as more urgent.
What are currently available that Durst can see?
Do me a perception check. If anybody is interested in looking around at what Pokemon are available, it's just going to be a perception.
I guess the urgency of the matter really depends on the adult of the group, the supervised adult we've been sent with, to make sure we don't get ourselves killed.
Yeah. Well, before we make the decision, let's Durst. You will see there are a couple of Doduos. They seem to be it's nighttime, so they're like curled down. How Doduos sleep in my world is their legs fold in underneath them, and they just become like this little poof ball on the ground, and then their heads rest over each other, like crossing your arms on top.
They're compact for your convenience.
Yeah.
That would be adorable if they weren't so damn delicious.
Oh my god!
Huh? Huh?
Are-
Sorry, what? Huh?
They're
Say that
edible.
again? Huh? Well, I imagine a lot of things are, but huh?
Jimmy
What are
looks
you?
over to
Why?
Dizzy, and Dizzy looks over to Jimmy, and they take a step to the right away from you.
Durst continues looking around.
You'll find there are some snoozing Pidgeys up in the trees. Some Wurmples hanging from the branches, the bagworm Pokemons. I'm gonna go back to describing these how I used to instead of just telling you the name. I forgot I was doing that. My bad. Um,
It's all
you'll
good.
you'll see areas where there are clusters of like 3 leaves sticking up out of the ground. You know that there's some sort of grass type Pokemon underneath because you can see that the soil sort of expands and then comes back, and then like every now and then the
Oh,
leaves will twitch,
snoring.
and there will be several. There will be one bulb that sticks out of the ground, and at closer inspection, there's like this strange toad-like dinosaur underneath the bulb, and the bulb expands and closes as the thing snoozes.
Is
A
that
bulb with a toad-like dinosaur
is
under
that
it.
one of the It's not Polyrath. It's one of the evolutions. It looks like a frog, like a little, like a
Well, that makes me think this is a
I
Bulbasaur.
I don't think he would have put a final stage evolution just out here randomly.
Oh, it could.
You know, do me a Pokemon
Yeah.
education check. It's also not blue; it's green.
Is this for me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure
I
it's a
think I
Bulbasaur.
figured out what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Bulbasaur.
That
Bulbasaur is
is
pretty
not
common in
as a
Kanto, so you would know that it is a Bulbasaur.
Oh.
I might try and catch a Bulbasaur.
Okay. Well, Hoodie, you
I
see
look like a dinosaur.
your traveling compatriots. Their eyes
Entirely
get caught.
distracted by the native fauna.
Yeah, they start to look like they're window shopping.
This is
Okay.
common. We walk into a new area and start looting shit.
Can I craft stuff? Can I take this time to make things?
Sure. Yeah, what are you making?
I feel like I'm gonna need like at least 3 more smoke bombs.
Okay. So you're just
Yeah,
gonna sit
that's
down and
so
start
real.
crafting. Sorry, I just saw chat. You're gonna sit down and you're gonna start crafting smoke bombs while you allow them to do whatever to start catching things.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Is there?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Is there? Can I like send Trico to scout around and look
Sure.
around for anything that might help on the mission?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Um.
Yeah, that sounds like a wave. I'm gonna craft, and Trico's gonna look around.
Okay. You'll sit down. You'll get out your materials and you'll start working on that. You send out Trico. Trico is like this is his perfect environment to be um involved in. Like as soon as you throw him out, he disappears. And it isn't until you give him the command to go scouting that you see a brief movement and a disturbance of the grass that he was standing on and a shadow dart into the grass, and then he's gone again, completely camouflaged.
Beautiful.
Roll me a perception check from Trico's sheet. He is able to find. He doesn't find anything useful.
Damn it.
But he does bring back a large acorn.
Oh, what the hell?
He hands it
Yeah.
to you.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait. It just registered what I am holding in my hand. Can I turn this acorn to see if it has a face?
You move it
And
around,
maybe
and
tiny
then
little feet.
it wriggles a little bit, and yeah, you see 2 little feet pop out at the bottom, and these large yellow eyes open and look up at you, and then you hear.
Oh boy. Christ.
Yeah, my ears.
What is that? A mandrake? Good
Can,
God!
oh boy. Can I roll a? Do I roll a Pokemon education? Because I know what it is, but can I?
What are you
Inheritance,
trying to
you know.
discern? You just want to find out what it
It,
is.
I just know it's a C dot.
Yeah. You being from, aren't you from Hoenn or are you from Sinnoh? I forget.
I am from, I think, Sinnoh, so I don't, not Hoenn.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Do me a Pokemon education to see if you can recognize what this Pokemon is, and I'll give you the details about it. And then let
I
me know
am
what you want to
going.
do with it.
I'm going to cuddle it for now, as I am learning it about it.
Okay.
Oh my God, I recognize it, but I have no idea what it is.
Yeah, pretty much exactly that. With the 6, you recognize, you know at least that it looks like it's a grass type, and
You
you
could
pull it in
guess that
close,
from the fact that it's
and
a plant.
you try to soothe it, so it goes from ee to roll me a charm check to try and calm this thing down.
I'm sure. Oh my
Oh,
God.
you
Hey,
it
can I
starts.
step in with my let me help you with that
Yes,
edge?
yes, you can. Does that
'Cause
let
I have a bit yeah, it's let me look at the exact rules. It's I may reroll the skill check with a bonus equal to my skill rank. If a allied trainer fails a skill check at a skill that I have ranked at novice or higher, I definitely have charm at novice or higher.
Okay. So Hoodie, you get to reroll that. And what is your rank in charm, Terror?
I have a 4.
4. So you're gonna get a +4 to this roll.
Okay. Ooh, my charm is
Oh,
plus.
You get the same thing,
Ooh.
but +4. You
Oh
get it
my
to.
God.
you got a
So
6.
Madeline comes over and tries to help you soothe the Pokemon, and it calms down a little bit at Madeline's touch because like Madeline is a bit more
You are not
gentle
a
with it.
charming individual, are you?
I don't think so.
And the creature calms down a little bit, stops shrieking, and then just like looks really nervous, looks really scared. And Trico looks at you, Hoodie, and just sort of shrugs.
I,
He mimes that he thought it would explode. He thought he brought you a
what?
bomb you could use.
Oh God.
Oh, maybe it has self-destruct?
Yeah, because you've seen the move Seed Bomb before, so he's like, oh, I thought it was that.
Oh no. It was a good try, Trico. It's all good, man. You can keep that seed out if you want it. I don't think he
Me?
likes me. Yes.
Sure. Let me try and catch the Seedot. I was gonna try and catch a sleeping Bulbasaur because I thought I might be able to get an advantage on that. Because clearly I'm not good at fighting. I've been trying to find the rules in here for catching Pokemon.
So it's gonna be
struggling.
it's a DC 6 attack. So roll a d20, and then
Okay.
we are going to see if it beats their evasion. 18. Yeah. So you just sort of press the Pokeball up against it. Now roll a D100. 76. It pops out. Your Pokeball isn't broken or consumed, but it as soon as you press it in, it bursts back out and tries to scramble away, realizing it's now being captured. It starts squirming in your hands, Hoodie, and then whenever it realizes it can't get away because you're holding on to it, you feel it stop moving, but it's as if it just took in a really big breath.
Oh. Frightened. Do I have anything?
What do you do? Hoodie, you still there?
Yeah. Wait. I'm
You
doing something about this.
you
See
you're
that?
You're
still
the one holding it.
you're still holding it.
I'm
Madeline
like,
tried
frantically
to.
Oh, I
rummaging
thought I
through my
handed it
bag.
to her.
No.
Yeah, no. Madeline
Oh.
just pressed the Pokeball against it, and
it didn't work.
And it just burst back out. So it's still in your hands. Realized it couldn't get away, and it just like breathed in.
It took in a deep breath. I'm frantically looking for something in my bag.
Should I? I feel like I should yeet this acorn.
We're still in the clearing with all the sleeping Pokemon.
Yeah, you are.
Can I?
I might do something weird. if you don't have an idea.
Just plant it in the ground.
I
It's
don't
living.
know.
It'll just crawl back out.
Can I roll in acrobatics and like do a
Chuck it?
cool flip move and toss this acorn into like the air?
Sure, yeah. Roll acrobatics. Let's see.
16
Fantastic
in my
acrobatics.
acrobatics.
Yes, you run
Of
up
course
a
you have a
tree.
great
You like
acrobatics.
turn to the closest tree, run up the trunk of it up to the first level of branches, and then leap as high as you can, and then throw it straight up. What's your throw distance? It's going to be on the capabilities on the right hand side.
Uh, you know what? I don't see that. Oh no.
It is 8. It's up where your overland swim, long jump, high jump, power, and throw are. It's closer to the top.
Okay.
But you have 8, which is like 40 feet. So you just throw this Pokemon 40
Chuck
feet
this
straight
poor
up,
little creature.
and you hear like
40 feet in
it's
the air.
like all the way up there, and then it starts falling down, swirls on its eyes, and hits the ground. What's that? Would that be 40 feet? And then you ran up. I'd probably say a good 20 feet. So
You just fell
It
6
went 60 feet up,
You just
and it's
fell
now
6
falling
stories.
60 feet.
yep.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Okay.
So it hits the
So did I
ground,
just use
and
freaking self-destruct?
no, it was using Bide.
Oh.
And as it hits the ground, it like gets up really dizzy and tries to scramble off into the woods as quickly as it can.
I'm just gonna let it. I'm not going after it. I feel so bad.
Okay.
I
It goes
needed to see that into the air.
Trico
That
sort of
was-
like he looks down at the ground, has his hands on his hips, sort of kicks the dirt a little bit like he's sorry.
Oh no, come here, Chico. It's all right. It's all right.
Well, that was
Console
rather
Trico.
impressive.
Roll to console Trico.
Yeah,
He's all good, but he's
you've definitely gained some respect from your peers by pulling off the sickest backflip any of us have ever seen in our lives.
Oh. Yeah, some of my ninja moves work. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But when they don't, I get my legs eaten by Squirtle mutants.
Sometimes
Who's
I
that?
put a spider on my head and try to convince some poor child that I'm a ghost. These things happen.
I don't
Don't
Now,
worry about it.
yeah,
see
that
the
happened one time.
correlation.
and them,
You weren't
them there
there. What do
papers.
you mean that
I
happened?
heard about it.
Durst, are you telling him about our adventures again?
Oh, I'm asking if those papers detailed what this thing looked like. We're looking for.
I'll pull,
You,
I
I'll
imagine
pull the
it's in the
papers and
cave.
kind of look it over.
you glance it over, and there are sketches on what it's expected to look like, and it's some sort of canine form.
I feel like I know what it is.
Some sort of dog.
I'm like
Dog.
Because I was
99% sure I know what
obsessed
it
with this
is.
Pokemon.
I'm gonna.
I drew it so often. I still want to try and catch that Bulbasaur.
Okay.
Is it still asleep after that?
It's
Those shenanigans?
you see its brow is furrowed a little bit, and it's like curled up more, like shut up, trying to sleep.
Does it have any like obvious signs of like what type of Pokemon it is? Like, is there like an elemental flare anywhere?
No, I
On
mean
the papers?
Oh, on the papers. No. It's just like an estimation. It doesn't seem like they've actually seen the thing before. It's
They're just
just
guessing.
it's just a theory.
Oh, a Pokemon theory.
I hate it here. While Madeline is trying to catch this snoozing Bulbasaur, Durst is gonna start, prodding around looking for any unusual tracks.
So,
I'm gonna have
before we do that, we're gonna
Anansi
split
out
this
with
up a little
me.
bit. Spooky has forced a
Yes.
random encounter.
Nope.
Certifiably spooky. It's a random, whether it's helpful or
Okay.
not helpful.
I was just watching your messages in chat.
Yep.
Mhm.
So, but a 1 on a 1d2 is unhelpful.
Oh god.
So,
Oh.
Let's go. Definitely tracks.
Maybe the unhelpful encounter can be the
what-
mutant.
what you think is
Awesome.
tracks is actually just dung.
Well, you can track dung.
True that.
What
Can
you
somebody
think is
track
dung is
them
actually
via-
just dirt.
I've been following my own boot prints.
How do you mistake that for the tracks of a Pokemon?
Oh, no way.
What?
What? No way.
So you guys
No way.
see a light in the forest. Nearby.
Oh.
You guys have been making a lot of noise. And you hear a voice in the direction where that C dot ran off to. You hear what is it, little guy?
Uh-oh.
You see what
People.
looks like a
Oh.
flashlight off in the distance.
Of course, I pissed
How
something.
far off in the
Of course.
distance? Like in a we should
Oh.
skedaddle right now, or
You
we
can
might
you
have
can
a second.
you can see that there's probably like there's a cluster of trees because you guys are in like a heavily wooded area. So it's not like they can just like look over and see you because it's also nighttime. So it's pretty much pitch black.
Right.
But they're probably a good 50 feet away from you, and it's quiet enough out here that you could hear them talk to this Pokemon from where you're at.
Well, this is where I bring up we're not in a restricted area or anything. We're out in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
We could totally pull off the we're out here looking for Pokemon.
Especially if I continue doing what I was already doing.
Yeah.
We could do that. Let's go
And
some
I've got
deception
a.
route.
You know what? Anyone who's looking sketchy could try and hide, and I will just continue catching this Pokemon because I'm pretty sure I can talk my way out of this. Is what I've said about everything in the past, and have been correct about 50% of the time.
Durst is gonna be examining his foot right next to his own boot print, thinking this is a very large Pokemon that walks on 2 feet.
You see them walking in your direction.
I'm just gonna try and catch this Bulbasaur. The rest is up to you guys. Do as you do.
Well, no. What do you think about these tracks?
Can I get it? Can I roll an acrobatics to watch them from the trees above them nearby?
Sure, yeah. Roll me an acrobatics to get up the tree, and then roll me a stealth to stay hidden.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Boom. Acrobatics.
Acrobatics, easy enough.
And then boom on the stealth. Oof. Okay.
Even with a 1, you got an 8.
Okay, so you get up the tree, and this person starts walking in your direction. And as they approach, you see large, like poofy hair, sort of held back. You see form-fitting clothing, and with the light from the flashlight, you can see that it's brightly colored. And the person who steps out is the gym leader of Saffron City, Simone Richards.
Oh shit.
I have a quick question. We were wearing masks, so we stole her
Jimmy wasn't.
Pokemon, right? Good. God damn it, Jimmy. Go fucking hide. What are you doing? Why are you just standing there looking sketchy and ditzy? Sorry.
So
Jimmy not wearing a mask.
Because he was supposed to be your
I
fall
gave
guy.
him a mask.
Okay, so he was
I
wearing
gave
a
him
mask. I'm gonna have her roll an
And
intuition.
she wouldn't have seen me because nothing like passed me.
Right. So I'm going to have her roll an intuition that will discern whether this person who fits the same size and shape as her assaulter and uses a Doduo as well is the same
That
person.
could be anyone.
Oh yeah, she knows it's fucking Jimmy.
Oh,
Roll a
come
17.
on.
So she spots him and tells him, "Stay right there." The rest of you, who are you in relation to this man?
I don't know him.
Then why is he walking in your
I
group?
was just out here. This isn't a group. I was out here just trying to catch Pokemon. These other people are also here.
Roll
It's
a
coincidence.
roll a guile.
I was really hoping you'd say that.
And she looks up to
He's
Hoodie
asleep.
and says, "It's a bit suspicious that you're hiding up there, isn't it?"
Bad.
Ah, crap. Well, guess I'm jumping down. Sorry, didn't know who you were.
She knows you're
I
lying.
think that's just his whole thing. He does acrobatics and stuff. Did you see that backflip he did earlier?
No.
Yeah, I think I scared a
It was
Nuzleaf with
pretty
it.
impressive.
She also knows you're lying.
You're some sort of Pokemon aficionado.
Aficionado?
I'm the gym leader of Saffron City and a Pokemon Ranger.
Perfect. Can you help me
That would
identify
explain why
these
you're out there.
tracks?
She reaches to her Pokeball on her hip, and she's going to throw one out. And she's going to say, "You're all under arrest." The Pokemon that is sent out is this yellow lizard-like
what
Pokemon.
army?
This yellow lizard-like Pokemon. Hold on. And it is wearing its own shed skin as clothing, and it's wearing it like a toga, pretty much. So it's slung over one shoulder. And you see that it's got these frills on the top of its head, almost like a row of almost like a mohawk, a little bit.
It's a Scraggy.
But it's been like laid flat a little bit.
I believe that it's from the same region I am. Can I try and know what it is?
Yes.
Pokemon education?
Yes.
So is that a no on helping me with this?
That would be accurate.
14.
You would know that this is not a Scraggy, it is a Scrafty.
Oh, no, to the ball.
Okay.
Well,
and her reaction was to see us and arrest us, even though all we did is scare a C-Dot. Oh boy, what do we do? What do we do?
Jimmy
what I do is I throw a Nancy out.
Okay, Jimmy looks to you, Hoodie, who looks very confused. Says, "Hey, listen, man, this isn't really your battle, so I understand if you want to dip out. But though we kind of screwed up.
Actually, it is your battle, because you're stuck with us. So we're not competent enough for this.
Yeah, what she said.
Pretend you didn't hear that.
I don't even know what's going on right now."
And Jimmy says, "We kind of maybe sort of stole her prize Pokemon."
Wait, we did?
Not necessarily. Don't say that out loud. Allegedly, we certainly look like the people who stole her prize Pokemon.
Simone takes
but allegedly, it could possibly be us.
Simone is not like playing around here. She's not going to deal with all of your fast talking. And you see that the
we
Scrafty.
Don't have a map.
Oh no, this isn't good.
None of us did either.
All right, Spooky.
We have derived from the story.
Well, there was a random encounter.
Well, we look at it like this. She's down a Pokemon.
Her favorite Pokemon, too. The one she's most familiar with.
Oh, okay. Please tell me that C-Dot doesn't also belong to her, because if so, I heard that. What's wrong, little buddy? It concerned me.
No, it doesn't belong to her. She's just a Pokemon Ranger. But you do see it like behind her leg, and she's like, it's giving like this satisfied, like sort of thing, because it's like, ooh, you're in trouble.
Oh fuck!
It has no idea that it's related to the fact that you guys stole her Pokemon, and entirely thinks it's because you beat it up.
We didn't beat it up. We tried to put it in a Pokeball.
You threw it 60 feet into the sky and let it hit the ground.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, I did that. That was all me.
To be fair, we totally
Trico,
did not try to catch that thing.
Listen to me, you little brat. If we make it out of this, you're going in that ball, I swear to God.
All right, let's get a turn order tracker set up. Because you guys chose to talk instead.
We can't have a
I
gag
like hearing
moment.
my own voice.
Winona's already
No
out.
bits, no
so I
bits,
don't-
no bits.
I personally do not know where Trico is. He's in one of these bushes. I don't know where he is. Help.
Unbeknownst to even us.
Rico went to go get what is the legally distinct Taco Bell of this world?
Oh my god.
Trico left for
Taco
Baja
Bell.
Blast.
Baja Blast.
Yeah, I follow
You
after
want that Baja
Trico.
Blast slushy?
I completely avoid this fight by leaving 5 minutes earlier to go get some Baja Blast with Trico.
Nuh-uh. You asked her about the tracks. You were already here.
Did I though? Let me gaslight.
You're like entrapment, entrap.
Oh man.
Okay, I know you did have Winona out. Durst. So all of you do have your Pokemon out. What is everyone's speeds?
Madeline's got a 10, and Anansi has a 5.
Okay. So we're gonna do things how I did in Neon last session, and it went a lot faster. So essentially, what is gonna happen is you and your Pokemon are gonna take your turn at the same time instead of us going through a list
Oh, okay.
of a turn for Madeline, then a turn for someone else, then a turn for this person's Pokemon, then a turn for Madeline's Pokemon, and going on throughout the whole list. So everyone is going to take both their player action and their Pokemon's action on the same turn. It seemed to
Perfect.
speed up combat quite a bit.
It's also a lot easier to track.
Yes.
So is it just the lowest speed?
The highest speed is the one that you get the initiative for.
Cool.
Upton and Scoops will
That's
be a
big.
6.
That's big.
Okay.
So Durst is at 5. Winona is at 11.
Oh, my guys are slow.
It makes you the strategist.
Yeah.
Regular stat, right?
It's over on the right.
We're making me the
of those
strategist,
stats.
and we know we're boned.
Yeah. My character himself is 5, and my Trico
We
is
need
7.
someone to strategize.
It's gonna be over on the far side. So Trico actually has 16.
The far side. The very north side.
Oh, okay. So I'm
Yeah,
12.
the current.
Okay, so 12 and 16.
Okay.
Oh God.
Yeah, Trico's got a really, really good ability.
Yeah, and I thought I was speedy.
Trico's ability is as long as they aren't using a held item, their speed is increased by 2 combat stages.
Good God.
Ooh, broken Trico. Wait, so does that mean I just go first?
That does mean you go first, yes. But before you do go first, it's basically like a semi-surprise round because there was a lot of attempt to. Well, I guess you would have been on high alert because you were there. So yes, we'll just go in initiative order and it'll make sense because they go second.
Yeah.
So Hoodie, you get to go first.
All right, cool. I'm gonna have my character stay exactly where he is, and as far as Trico, I'm gonna have him sit in that bush unnoticed and use Mega Drain on anything that wanders too close to that bush.
Okay.
You're making him a living trap.
Trico, I believe is. Oh, hold on. Mega Drain's range is 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they can actually hit the Scrafty with Mega Drain from here.
Oh, okay. So use Mega Drain from the bush, and Scrappy has no idea what drank his body.
Yeah, the tiles of the background are like somewhat smaller than the actual tiles that we're working with.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, I get it. I thought it was like each one of those little. Okay, cool.
Now we're pretending that is a clearing, and that there is actually grass there.
The tiles that we don't see because that is grass.
Yes. Roll me a roll the attack for Mega Drain. Critical hit
Hey.
right off the bat.
Lovely.
40 minus that. What is it? Special.
That's
The damage category.
Okay.
um.
Yeah, no, it's special. Trico's already max HP, so they don't gain anything.
Oh, okay, my bad. I was like, what?
And is Hoodie gonna be doing anything? I know you said that they're gonna be staying right there, but as far as doing things,
I have double team too, right? So I guess I could raise my evasiveness just in case some crazy shit happens. Because
okay,
last time I got my legs eaten.
okay. So what do you do?
Yeah,
What
that's
does your double team look like?
The double team it looks like I'm standing
Shadowclone
still,
Jutsu.
and you start to see blurs around the outlines of my body for a couple of seconds, and then it splits into a second me, and then a third, and then they all become one again, but you could tell I'm definitely on go mode.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Okay. It is now Simone Richards' turn. Simone Richards commands her Scrafty to charge forward. And you see that it is hard set on getting to Jimmy, but they now know that Trico is over here. Can Trico roll me? Well, no. They would have attacked, so they know they're in the bush. So they rear back their head, and you see their eyes gloss over pink, and all of this psychic energy forms into their forehead. They slam forward directly onto Trico with a Zen headbutt.
Oof. Okay. Does that knock him anywhere?
I don't think it moves you. It does flinch him though. Zen headbutt flinches the target on 15 plus.
My character decides to have a calm heart to heart with his gas.
Hey, yo.
45 physical damage to Trico minus
Bye,
his
Trico.
defense.
Yeah. Minus his defense though.
Yeah, minus his defense.
So there's that. That's 2 max damage rolls on there too.
Simone Richards.
That
you see a move that they use that is reminiscent. Only Durst would know this because Durst was the one who battled Phobos. But you see Simone Richards start rapidly pumping their legs like they're running in place, and they use the move agility. It's going to be over to Jimmy's turn.
Jimmy!
Jimmy is going to command Dizzy to run forward with a peck. Dizzy's overland is 7.
Right, Dizzy is fast too.
So it's not going to hit. Or I mean, it will hit. Sorry, it will hit, but only barely. 36 physical, and that is super effective against this thing.
Okay, all right.
We're gonna get ourselves banned from this city.
Only if she makes it out of here alive.
Huh?
Oh my goodness.
Are we killing somebody?
I'm just stating things.
I get that we're villains, but yeesh.
I don't know if you should have that knife with you.
Sometimes I forget we're the bad guys.
What do you mean? We're just people. Out here. In the woods.
Well, we're just people and Durst.
I'm not going to take the bait on that.
It's now Durst's turn.
Ooh,
Maybe
boy.
you should redirect that anger at her.
Oh, boy. What is one known as overland speed? It's 5.
We should probably be announcing what we're doing.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm doing this.
Yeah, but
Well,
like describe where Winona is moving because no one can see the map. So moving over
Yeah.
here doesn't help anybody.
Well, yes. Well, you see, I'm just doing this.
Mm.
So I can say that Winona charges forward towards the it's not scraggly, it's
Crafty.
scrafty, and then dashes forward with a tackle. I was getting there. Let me finish.
It misses.
I know. I was helping.
Oh
Uh,
no.
It's got a lot of evasion because it's got that loose skin. You just grab the skin and it goes whoop.
Yep. You rush forward
Like trying to catch a cat.
and Winona completely whiffs the tackle. You see it stands up on one leg, pulls the other leg up to its knee, and does a yoga pose where its hands are above its head, and it pirouettes and dodges the tackle.
Oh wow.
Durst just looks at this ability, looks at his own leg,
This ability.
winces. Yeah. How do you move your leg like that?
Off the ground?
Not that high. It's unnatural. This must be its hidden ability or something. Mhm.
Yeah, definitely.
Flexibility, the attack.
Is that what it's called? Flexibility? That's the. You know,
Hip
Hoodie, you're
flexors.
pretty smart. I had my turn.
It's a battle cry. It means that the person is ready for combat.
And it's my turn.
It is Madeline's turn. Yes. Sorry. I'm like
Okay,
trying
so
to
we get.
scramble to get the sheet made so I don't have to keep going
No,
back and
I
forth.
understand. I will just look at the counter. It's both of our turns in the same little time span, right?
Yeah.
Yes, right.
I whisper something in Nancy's ear before I pass by. And I will tell you what I whispered when it's his turn, but first I'm gonna do something myself. If I can figure out what my overland is, it's a 5.
Oh
5.
shit.
That definitely gets me closer to her. Yeah, I'm not going after the Scrafty. And I say, what's wrong, Simone? You look a little stressed. Are you missing somebody? I'm gonna use taunt on her.
Tony. Tony, you've got some extra time. My laptop just shut off.
Oh no.
Oh God.
It's all right. As long as you can remember what they'll do, I'll try and pilot your character and everything. Yeah, you enrage them.
I told Anansi to go straight for the source, so he's also scampered over here much slower than me. So, because he's only got a 4. 1, 2. He can get around me, I think. Is he small enough to pass through the same space as me?
Yes.
But it's rough terrain or it's just regular?
Just regular for small Pokemon. If
Okay.
it's you guys moving through each other's squares, then it's rough terrain. But Anansi's like,
Okay.
a foot.
And then he's gonna use String Shot on Simone Richards. And almost definitely miss.
That does miss. Yes. Speed. Plus their passives. Yeah. String Shot is only going to barely miss. While enraged, they must use a damaging physical or special move or struggle attack. At the end of each turn, roll a DC 15 save check. If they succeed, they are cured of rage. Okay.
Okay.
All right. It's over to Upton's turn.
All right. So I can see Madeline going after this lady,
It's like a Hydra.
and
She's got multiple Pokemon but can't use any of them if she's downed.
very good point. I'm just not really gonna do much of anything, but Scoop is going to slowly start floating his way over in that direction. You know what? While I'm here, I think that my distance is. While I'm making my way over there, I'm just gonna do a little strafing shot. I'm gonna fire a flash cannon over at this Scrafty.
Okay. Yes, it will miss. You charge up the flash cannon. You got a 4. I mean, I'm beating the AC, but their evasion is high enough that yeah, the Scrafty again continues to do the pirouette. They're doing like a Buddhist fighting dance is
Ah,
what they're and you can see they
it's
are
eight.
yeah, they just spin around the attack.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's all for me.
Awesome. Um it is back to the top of initiative. And that means Simone Richard is up. She, enraged at you, still in aching pain over her missing best friend, um, is going to let out that anger at you, knowing that you were in cahoots, not even just related to the thief, but in the same circle. And she is going to attack you with a Zen headbutt.
Oh, she can do this too?
You see her
I imagine a lot of them can.
Huh.
You see her swiftly run over to you and slam her forehead right onto the top of your head, dealing 38 physical damage. You feel a little bit of blood start to trickle down your forehead.
Oh, jeez.
The Scrafty,
Ow.
the Scrafty is going to. He sees that he's starting to be surrounded, so what he's going to do is take advantage of typing at this point. And he's a very well trained, skilled Pokemon. He is going to use High Jump Kick on Winona, landing that hit for 49 physical damage. That is super
Oh no.
effective.
Oh no. Oh no.
So it does an extra 50% after you subtract Winona's defense.
So 7. So it'd be 42 and then whatever.
And then an additional 21 for 63.
Yeah, she down. Again.
God.
You see this Scrafty jump up and double drop kick Winona in the face, and she flops on her back from the amount of damage.
Scrafties were rock type, though.
No.
They are dark fighting.
And plus, that move is fighting type.
I don't know. I don't know typing.
Okay, so Scrafty and Simone's turn is up. Hoodie, it is your turn. Do you have your laptop up, or do you need me to do things for you?
I do have my laptop up. Isn't that amazing for the first time ever?
Hey.
I'm probably being a fucking bozo right now. All right, as far as my character, do I have healing items for Pokemon in my bag? I remember you packed my bag, so I don't know.
If you remember, I told you you've got spending money. You can retroactively buy things.
Okay.
So if you want a healing item, yes, you can have like a revive or a potion or something. You can't do like the hyper potions, ultra balls, or anything. Like none of the top level stuff. You can't have that yet.
Gotcha.
You've basically got the ability to always be prepared.
Can I give my Trico a super potion from this distance?
No, it's got to be
Or
melee.
do I have to? Gotta be melee distance. Okay.
Yeah, so you got to move up on him.
I give him a super potion. Is a super potion too much? Can I use a regular one?
You can use the super potion. Super potion's fine. I think that's 50 in this still, but hyper potion's different. Heals 35.
Okay, cool. So I have lost. Does that mean the one injury that I had is now undone?
No. So
Oh.
you still take that damage from it, or you still keep the injury. You have to rest to heal the injuries, but you heal up out of it. So it was 45 minus his defense. Oh, homie, he went down earlier from that, as he dealt 45 45 damage with the Zen headbutt, and Trico's only got 38 HP and 6
Oh
defense.
crap!
So it does 39 damage, which is one more than Trico has. So if you wanna
Okay.
spin for a revive, that's also fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'll do a revive instead. Then yeah, my bad.
He comes up with 20 HP. But he's got 3 injuries, which knocks his max HP up down to 26. So he is up, and he can take his turn this turn.
Ooh. I'm gonna. Shoot, I don't know what Pokemon that is. I keep forgetting. The one that looks like a cell, it's a plant cell.
That's
Solosis.
Colossus.
So yeah, I'm gonna move a couple spaces toward that one with my Trico, and have Trico use Mega Drain again from that there distance because holy hell.
Whenever he moves out of the Scrafty's range, he is going to take an opportunity attack.
Can I use? I think my
No.
Trico. Oh,
Totally
it
You're
missed
fine.
anyways. You're good. Yeah, you're fine.
Hey.
okay, all right, cool. And Mega
He
Drain
was a
from.
fool and went for the tail.
Yeah, that's cool. He's like looks like the bush, and so he goes to attack what he thinks is the Trico, but he's so camouflaged that he just punches the bush. I like that.
Nice.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Nice job hitting an actual plant, loser.
Your Mega Drain is gonna hit for 25 special, dealing 1 damage, and you heal 1 HP.
Okay,
one damage.
That's wild. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to swap that boy out.
It's over to Jimmy now.
Jimmy!
Jimmy's going to move a little closer to Durst, keep his eye on things. He sees Madeline's in trouble over there, so he's gonna move up a little closer. That's as far as he can move. And he's gonna tell Dizzy to use Peck again. Peck will hit 35 physical. That's super effective. I think that's the exact same thing you rolled last time too.
I think it is.
Okay. The Scrafty named Apollo. It's looking a little bit more beat up, but you've noticed throughout this battle, Simone Richards hasn't been having to command Apollo. The two move in so much sync that there's no need for a command. And you see that Simone Richards' fighting style is moving in the same way. I also forgot I needed to roll a d20 for her for enraged. Natural 20, she's no longer enraged. And it's Durst's turn again.
Durst will take good 20 steps forward. Me. Him right there. And as he does, he is going to reach into his duster pocket, pulling out the cat. He is deploying the Irma.
She has been deployed.
Yeah. What is Durst's throw range? Because you can place her wherever, or however many squares within his range.
6.
Okay. Place her where you would like.
Gonna yeet this cat.
She always lands on her feet.
Once again, ruler. Awesome. 10 feet forward, gonna place Irma directly in front of Simone Richards.
I love that he just flings this cat everywhere. She's more akin to a sugar glider than any other creature.
Okay. Now you can place her.
Oh, can I just click and drag?
Yeah, hover over her name and then place her where you want her.
On the sidelines, my character is like on the side, continuously trying to apologize to see that, but he's just like, no.
I've learned something new. Awesome.
Yay!
Dang.
You're part of today's 100,000.
Sing does hit.
All right.
You rolled a 19. So she falls asleep and just falls unconscious. Just hits the ground.
Y'all are a bunch of amateurs at this.
Madeline, it's your turn.
Or not Madeline. Simone did?
Yeah.
I don't. She's just asleep.
She's just asleep.
Well,
I mean, I
hold
imagine
on
she'll
here.
wake up eventually.
Hold on here. This is where I
Because
sadly.
it's the status effect.
So the range is burst 2. I'm pretty sure Madeline is in range of this as well.
It has the friendly tag.
Oh,
Okay.
so it's good?
Mhm.
Nice.
Yay.
I was like, oh, you just knocked us all out, didn't you? I can't see the move. Hang on, I might have to refresh the page. It's not showing up in chat for me.
Brandon might have just rolled it only for.
Yeah, I had to set it to
Ah.
public. It wasn't updated. It'll
Gotcha.
do it from
Okay,
now on.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I did already reset the page, so now I have to wait for that to load.
Question,
What's up?
DM. Is
Yes.
it the same day as
Let's do it.
is it the same day as when me and Hoodie did that mock battle?
Yes.
Then that is a critical. As I had issued brutal training.
Nothing happens on
lowering
a critical.
Oh,
Sing doesn't do damage.
but it does damage
Yeah.
12.
It shouldn't. So
It
I'm
has.
moving that. It should not do damage. It's just a status move.
Oh.
Anyways, while I wait for this advertisement to get out of my face.
They hit the dirt really
Um.
hard. They take 12 damage.
She's sleeping fastly. Still,
Yes, I would. Since it critted,
I
I would
assume
like
she still
Skitty.
has
I would like Skitty over
the
there,
speed.
lightly pawing her forehead, singing them to sleep.
It's absolutely adorable and entirely soothing.
Indeed.
Yep. So what do you do, Madeline?
Her speed thing is still ongoing, right?
Yes.
Even though she's unconscious.
Yes.
Okay,
If
so I
she's
know
not
she's gonna
unconscious,
try
she's
and
just
hit her
asleep.
with another. Yeah. Similar but different.
Yes.
It's gonna try hitting her with another string shot.
Okay. That hits.
Hey.
10 to hit. Awesome. So now she's less fast. Get slowed, idiot. And Madeline this whole time has just been clutching her forehead where it's been bleeding. She's like, it's a really bad thing for you that I have no problem hitting a girl. Just
Struggle attack.
gonna punch her while she's sleeping.
Kick her on the ground.
She's actually vulnerable to this.
Okay. So
So
this does
5
hit.
to hit for 16 damage.
Whenever
Well,
a
how much-
sleeping Pokemon or trainer takes damage or loses life from an attack, they wake up.
How much more damage does vulnerable
There's
cause?
no vulnerable. They're just asleep.
Sleep.
Yeah, but she couldn't run
DC
away.
16
Yes.
save check
Mhm.
dot vulnerable.
I don't know if I could use social moves on her while she was asleep, though. Because she's
So-
asleep. Let me check if I can do
Where are
anything
you
with
seeing
that
vulnerable?
So
Possibly.
I'm looking under status conditions.
Yep.
And under volatile statuses, at the
Mhm.
bottom right-hand corner, you have sleep.
Okay.
So I'm assuming if they are asleep, they get a DC 16 save check, and they are vulnerable.
Okay. But they're not asleep anymore because they woke up.
But they were asleep when they were attacked, correct?
Yeah. Vulnerable just means you don't get your evasion.
Sag. I need critical damage. I need missile. I need pin missile right now.
Yeah, I got it. So 16 damage on Simone.
I can't do anything with my shift action. Sad.
Okay. Yeah, and that wakes her up. Over to Upton.
All right. So Upton's gonna run a little bit forward, seeing that everyone else is charging into the battlefield. So it's like, all right, I should probably participate. Scoop's gonna divert, seeing that they've got a few people on Richards now. So he's gonna move down, float right next to Scrafty, and I'm going to do a rollout.
Okay.
Actually massive.
Rollout's
Not
gonna
gonna
hit.
hit.
23. You notice that it does very little damage to this thing.
Yeah, let's. The only move I've got that really does any damage I can still use.
As fighting type resists rock.
Yeah. I like to imagine that it sounds like this thing just got hit with the dodgeball. Just a bang.
Dong. All right, Upton moved up. Scoop attacked. It's back over to Simone's turn. Simone looks to you, Madeline, and she. How did you hit her with the struggle attack? By the way, did you just punch her in the head while she was asleep?
I probably did kick her,
You
or like
kicked her.
stomp her with my heel.
So she wakes up and sees that you've lifted your leg back.
Oh god.
And she takes a similar pose, a similar fighting pose to what Scrafty has been doing. And then she lifts both legs off the ground and tries to high jump kick you
Oh,
for 62 physical
that
damage.
that knocks me way out. Actually, oh god, how much damage does that do to me?
See,
Okay, I was on 26. I only have a defense of 5.
so 57
Yeah.
is -31 is what you're at.
Oh god.
You guys see Madeline hit the dirt. Simone Richards jumps up, has a crazy vertical, and then double drop kicks Madeline right in the face.
Jeez,
6 feet vertical leap.
that's a crazy jump.
See, he's gonna use Zen Headbutt on Dizzy, hitting 40 physical. Dizzy's still in it. He's fine.
Hey.
Yay, dizzy.
It's over to Hoodie and Trico.
So if I swap Pokemon, does that use my turn, or is like that just like a free action?
If you to swap it out, if you want your Pokemon to still be able to act this turn, it'll be your full turn because it costs your shift to recall, action to throw out. So it would be Hoodie's whole turn to do that. But then your whatever Pokemon you throw out is still able to act.
Okay. So I'm gonna use. Wait, is there a range to recall?
8 spaces.
Oh, okay. So then I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna move.
Well, if you move,
This
you won't be
space right
able
here.
to throw out as well because you're using up part of your
Yeah.
shift action to move. So you got to stay still if you want to still
Oh,
be able to attack with your Pokemon.
okay, got you. I want to throw out Froakie right where Trico was in that, like next to that bush.
Okay.
Yeah.
Swapping.
You throw Froakie out right in front of you.
Borg.
And
And I'll have my Froakie use Lick
okay.
on the
Wow.
scrub.
So
Yep.
Lick is not going to hit, unfortunately. His evasion
Ah,
is higher than that. So Froakie goes
no.
to flick out his tongue to do his lick attack. But it doesn't land. But you notice that Apollo seemed a bit more scared of that attack, and so put more effort into dodging. It's over to Jimmy. Jimmy walks up, takes a couple more steps closer to Durst, and says, "Hey, Durst, what are we doing here? What's the plan? Madeline's down."
Well, unshockingly, I think we're gonna have to commit more crime.
Well,
Yeah,
what,
all right then.
really?
Oh my god.
He moves up and he grabs a hold of you, Madeline, and he starts to
him.
drag you. He
Oh.
can only move you one space because he's eaten up all of his movement, but he starts to drag you away from the fight, getting you away from Simone. But you see Simone locks eyes on Jimmy, and that is her new target. Well, you don't see. Durst, you see.
I am, like, really close to actually dying.
You're not that close.
If
You-
you hit minus 50 hit points, you die. I'm at
No.
minus 31.
No, it's negative 200% is when you die. So
Oh.
your max hit points is
Whichever is lower. It says
66.
pushing Pokemon or trainers to their limits can result in even worse than injury stats. If a Pokemon or trainer has 10 injuries or goes down to either minus 50 hit points or minus 200% hit points, whichever is lower.
Oh, whichever is lower. So negative 200% would be lower.
Is it?
Because negatives.
Okay.
So
So I'm halfway to
you have
actually
to
dying.
You have to hit negative 132 before you're dead.
Ah.
Okay. A quarter of the way. Still, a quarter of the way dead is a scary amount.
Yeah, it's incredibly hard to die in this game, and I feel like that's intentional. But for you guys, in situations like this, yeah, it can be kind of daunting. He's gonna shout out for Dizzy to attack with another peck.
This is police brutality.
You guys did jump her in the woods.
Yeah, but she
We
doesn't
didn't.
have to kill me over it.
She's not trying to kill you.
To be fair,
Beg
she
to
tried to
fucking
arrest
differ.
us.
She kicked you in the face to KO you, and now she wants to kick Jimmy in the face. 11 to hit with the peck for 32 damage. You see Apollo get knocked unconscious. Dizzy delivers the finishing blow as Apollo is trying to dodge the lick attack from Froakie and seems a bit more spooked by that. Dizzy then slams both beaks to a focal point in his ribs and knocks him unconscious.
Ooh.
It is now over to Durst's turn.
All right.
Does my initiative drop to Anansi's speed since Madeline's out?
Do you want it to?
Just asking for clarification's sake.
I'm gonna say no.
All right. So Durst is gonna move 15 feet to right here.
Where is right here?
He's gonna move. Let me finish. He's going to move over right in front of Simone Richards, knife drawn.
Oh.
Time. Stabbing time. I'm stabbing her.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's Irma. Wrong sheet.
I don't think we were supposed to do this.
Here we go.
Well, it wasn't planned for.
You'll hit 14 physical. Minus
roll
defense.
1 on that. That's sad. That's a tragic thing.
We might have to take a second before going to capture this Pokemon, because I'm sure it's going to try and fight back.
Is she suffering bleed damage? Did
She's
he get it
not. It's hardly a slash. Did very little damage to her.
Yeah, so that also gets a +1 by the increases base damage base of struggle attacks by +1 when wielded for my boot knife. So I don't know if that would be a 15 or not.
Yeah.
But every little bit counts. Irma, same turn. Yeah, I'm gonna have Irma growl at Simone Richards. Because I just watched her basically implant her heels into Madeline's skull cavity.
Oh yeah, my neck definitely did something like real uncomfortable as soon as she hit me.
I'm gonna try and lower her attack a little bit.
You will do so. Yeah. Growl will hit for 9. Lowering that attack 1 stage.
That's all I can do.
Madeline's turn. Anansi. So Anansi can't attack, but Anansi can move about. It's not like he goes idle. So you can move Anansi if you want to.
I can't really because he's in her melee range. So I'd just be putting him at risk of another attack.
Okay, up then.
All right.
He can't even attack.
I'm just gonna stay around here.
He's got to be commanded.
Mm.
The fact that Apollo was able to attack. That's why I made sure to point it out. The fact that
Yeah.
Apollo was able to attack without Simone saying so is an anomaly. It goes to show the skill that this Pokemon trainer has and the bond that they have with their Pokemon. So it's something that potentially you guys could do later, but to see that is shocking to you guys.
Man, Simone, I'm so good and nice and law-abiding, and my Pokemon will love me and respect me.
So Upton's not gonna do anything but scoop. So I'm locked into rollouts, but I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm gonna use my next rollout on Simone.
Rollout is dangerous.
Did you increase the damage base on it, by the way, already?
I think so. Yeah, it was 3 the first time, and now it's 7.
Okay, cool.
Does that hit?
Yes, it does hit. 25 physical.
Yeah. Once again, it's gonna sound like a beach ball, just or a dodgeball, whatever.
Okay. It's over to her
I
turn.
imagine it getting faster with every hit. She's like, dum, 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 dum.
And she's gonna throw out a another Pokemon.
Oh boy.
She tosses this one out behind.
When the DM is strategizing.
Well, I'm grabbing icons and stuff because I gotta make all this impromptu. She throws this out in between Anansi and Irma.
Wobbuffet. Oh god.
Throws out this blue
small.
balloon-like Pokemon. And tells it tells it to they're gonna use Destiny Bond. So you're gonna see this strange on literally everybody because it has a burst range of 10.
Oh god.
You're gonna see this strange, like, ghostly fog emit from the Wobbuffet's brain. It just starts like coming out in this mist and coalesces around everyone's feet, and you see these ghostly shackles form around you. All enemy targets in the burst become bound to the user until the end of your next turn. If a bound target causes the user to faint through a damaging attack, the bound target immediately faints after their attack is resolved. And you see that that Simone Richards is going to turn to Durst, taking on that challenge, and is going to use Zen Headbutt.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that'll miss. Do you have any evasion at all?
I actually have decent evasion. Yes.
Oh.
Woo.
You just she's gonna go for the headbutt. You just hold up your knife and she catches herself.
It's like, do you really want to do that?
And she is going to begin running away, which is going to trigger an attack from Irma, Durst, and Scoop if you so choose.
I shall do so. Sturgle. You gotta miss. And that was a freaking critical hit if it had hit. Or you rolled an 8. That was good if it hit.
Poor Scoop.
Poor Scoop.
It's gonna miss. And then one from Irma if she wants to.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Sturgle attack.
Irma's the only one who hits. Durst and Scoop, you guys try to land your attacks, but she dodges them. Irma does get off a bit of damage. And she moves up around Anansi, staying within his range, and gets close to Jimmy. It is now Hoodie and Froaky's turn.
All right. Since I didn't intend on that scraggy boy getting beat up last round, I guess I'm swapping out Brokey for my Ghastly. And I'm gonna move my Ghastly over by that Wobbuffet and use a smoke screen.
So let's get Ghastly out. You throw him out by the Wobbuffet. And activate smoke screen. So smoke screen does affect all targets within it. It is not a friendly. So you can also choose where you want to place it within 5 squares of you, and then it's a range 3.
So if I do smoke screen one space behind myself, I should be able to just get my Ghastly and the Wobbuffet, right?
No, either Madeline or Irma would be targeted because it's a 3x3 square.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I mean, it would probably be fine to get me in there, since it's not like I can attack anyways.
Yeah, that's okay. Then that's fine. Because that what I'm really trying to do is create a smoke screen to make sure she can get out of there safe.
Okay, do you want it targeted towards Jimmy or do you want it targeted towards Irma?
uh oh damn,
Irma's
three.
the skitty.
I can't I can't do the 3x3 like around myself,
No,
so I
because
can get.
it's
Oh,
just to show you how big it is. That's how big that space is.
got you. Okay, so
You
then,
could throw it centered on me, and then
And then it would
but that,
target, it would target Simone
all of
Richards
these,
and her Wobbuffet, and still catch
and
Wobbuffet.
Jimmy, but I don't imagine he's gonna be doing any attacks. And I can't
okay,
make
so,
Anansi or Madeline attack.
So you could put it like this and
hmm,
inhibit both Simone and Wobbuffet. Basically putting a huge smokescreen over Ghastly, Wobbuffet, Anansi, Madeline, Simone, and Jimmy, since you're all clustered together.
Jesus Christ. Okay, can we move it down one and get the skitty instead so that he can run away with her? Because he's not in the smoke screen at that point.
Yes.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Sorry, everybody else, but it was for someone's life.
All good. All good.
Okay, so Ghastly spews out this smoke screen onto the ground, causing some significant blindage around. And it is going to be Jimmy's turn, for which he's going to take this opportunity to pull Madeline 2 squares. This does provoke an attack of opportunity. I didn't mean to take the bush. I wanted to grab Madeline's token.
He tries to pull Madeline and accidentally starts landscaping.
Gonna provoke an attack of opportunity on Jimmy, but it's heavily inhibited because of smokescreen.
Good stuff.
Big
Good
up,
stuff.
big up.
Can you hit the button for smokescreen so we can see the effect in chat?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
So, all targets attacking from or into the smoke receive a -3 penalty to accuracy, meaning that is absolutely going to miss entirely. It was already gonna miss, but now it's a -5. Um, so she swings and she just punches smoke. That's all it is. And now it is Durst's turn.
Can it be such a fail that she punched herself in the face in that smoke?
No, it was not a critical fail.
All right. Durst is going to move. Let's see. Grab him. 15 feet to the side of Simone Richards. He's going to also have Irma move and follow his voice. This will provoke an opportunity attack from, I imagine, the Wobbuffet, as she is now by his side.
Crit fail. Swings and is going to hit himself. He's just gonna try and slam his face against Irma and just gonna hit the dirt. You'll hear like a whack.
Now I no longer want to fight this boy. He made the sacred noise of brotherhood. Wham!
Wham, Luigi.
Yeah. All right. Oh, that would have been a critical hit too.
Yeah. Okay.
That would have hurted.
All right. With that, Durst is going to lash out into the smoke with his knife, hopefully trying to hit Simone. He does not.
Swing and a miss. You cut into the smoke and you find no purchase. What about Irma?
All right, let's see here. Irma will. She should be in range for tackle, and that's what Irma is gonna do. I'm just Durst is gonna like whistle points into the smoke, and hopefully Irma collides with something solid. She does.
Crit
Oh,
fail.
no.
Crit fail. Same thing. Goes to
The
tackle.
Earth.
Hits her face. Yes. 39 minus her defense.
God, and she got almost max damage.
Jeez.
-4, so
She hit
35.
something solid, the ground.
That's what I said.
She does the little cat butt wiggle and then jumps up and just face plants. Scorpions.
Oh.
Poor cat.
Anansi can move if you would like him to. He is completely surrounded in smoke. Can't really see anything around him. Doesn't know where you're at, Madeline. So how do you think Anansi feels right now?
Frightened? He's completely lost without any indication as to what's going on. I was just gonna have him sprint over to the other corner of the smoke screen because it is offering him a chance to hide, and that's gonna trigger both attacks of opportunity because he's going at least this way or that way.
Okay. So Simone will try and
Actually,
stomp on the bug.
He might not trigger the attack of opportunity for the Wobbuffet.
Okay.
There's not really anywhere he can move that's out of its range.
-3 is still an 8, 31 physical on Anansi.
Let me see what his evasion is. Yeah, no. 31 to Anansi. Okay. He'll be okay. Probably. And that's it for my turn.
Right, so I'm still just gonna start kind of moving towards the smoke screen, kind of on the side of Jimmy Madeline in case anyone comes out and starts trying to fight them, so you can help out. And then Scoop, still locked into his rollout, is basically just gonna rocket into the smoke screen in what he thinks is the direction of Simone Richards. It's just gonna fly at him.
Okay.
And
4 -3 for 1 is gonna miss.
no. So yeah, he's gonna fly in and it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, he shoots himself off like a cannonball, and it's just short of where he thinks that Simone is.
He's gonna leave a crater in the ground.
Yeah, he doesn't crit fail or anything. He just hits.
Yeah.
Simone's turn. She is gonna move out of the smoke screen, which will provoke from Irma and Scoop.
Yeet.
Get her.
Hey.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Critical hit.
Irma did a crit.
Nicely done. Irma's getting progressively more and more a competent fighter as time goes on.
All it took was, smashing their head against the dirt at Mach 2.
How does Irma finish the fight?
Irma
Irma!
Irma is basically gonna do that thing that cats do when they are very spook, and she is gonna latch on and anime scratch her face a lot.
Okay.
And I imagine this rapid amount of scratches would cause her to faint.
Yeah. You knock the gym leader unconscious. The smoke screen slowly dissipates from Ghastly. And the Wobbuffet just stands there with this dopey smile on his face.
We can't hurt him. We can't physically touch this man. He's beyond our power.
Scoop's gonna try and do a little dance for the Wobbuffet, just like, ooh, friend.
The Wobbuffet doesn't move. Stays completely still, like a statue.
Oh,
Someone get a Pokeball.
Awesome. Durst is gonna start rummaging through Simone's pockets.
Okay, you find you have her 5 Pokeballs on her bandolier.
Are they named?
No. A good trainer doesn't need the names of their Pokeballs. Okay, they know which ones their Pokemon are.
Well, they're mine now.
You took all of
Oh my goodness.
You take these 5 Pokemon.
Distribute them amongst the group at least.
she's got some money. We'll say that she takes some money. She's got 12,000 polka dollars on her.
Distributes.
She has a radio, like a handheld one, almost like a walkie-talkie, but a radio.
Awesome. Gonna smash that.
Okay.
Yeah, doesn't understand it.
And basic identification, her trainer's license.
Cool. Gonna snap that in half.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that felt
She's
excessive.
gonna kill
That
you
was
if you
not
don't kill
necessary.
her, bro. Like, she's gonna fucking find and murder you.
Durst did nothing, and she tried to arrest him.
You were part of the heist
Durst
that stole
was
her Pokemon.
complicit in a
You absolutely did something. Don't act like you did not.
You also held a shopkeep up at knife point, which I do believe is also a crime.
Yeah.
Why are we traveling with
And
this guy?
have done so much stealing. I mean, I'm not going to pretend the rest of us are devoid of crimes. It's just that he's got the most.
All right.
And she's basically the police.
Yeah.
Hey, you
I mean,
ever thought about working for my boss?
a step above. She's Pokemon League and a ranger. So
Right.
Let's go.
Pokemon League is basically the government.
As if your boss will not be giving us more crimes to do. And if he doesn't, we will find ones to do. We broke into a mall.
And what did you say, Hoodie? I'm sorry.
I'm not saying any of this, I guess.
Let's see.
I just want to know if Durst would like to work for my boss, because I think we could use somebody like him. I just feel like.
I know what we're doing right now.
Casual disregard for all authority.
Oh, well, never mind.
Let's see. Can I all none of the Pokeballs are marked in any sort of way?
No.
You said she had 5?
Yeah, she has 5.
Durst is gonna be nice. He's gonna leave 1.
Which one?
The Scrafty, I don't think we're gonna be able to get to
the second
work
one.
with us.
Okay, the second one is going to be the Pokeball for the Wobbuffet.
Excellent.
Huh. All right.
From that, he's just gonna nod. Their job done. He's gonna look at the rest of the Pokeballs, pocket them, take her half of her broken trainer ID, leave her the other half as a sign of victory.
You're taking half of her trainer ID.
She lost.
What if someone came up, beat the ever-living shit out of you, snapped your driver's license in half, and took one part of it? Like, took your dog.
Took all your dogs. You had 5 dogs, and they took 4 of them. Like, she's gonna kill you, bro. Like, she's not gonna come back with just her next time.
Cash in your fucking wallet.
That's if she is able to catch up with us. We aren't staying here for long.
Yeah.
Did you forget he writes the story? She can come back at any given time.
And it's gonna be an awesome fight. And if she does it again,
We're
I'm letting
creating a fucking reoccurring antagonist.
I'm just saying, the first time is mercy, the second time is lethality.
Recurring antagonist is Durst at this point. Jesus.
Yeah, she could say the same, considering she just kicked the shit out of Madeline and totally could have tried to continue to kill her instead of fighting Jimmy. So yeah, next time will be lethality. You're right.
Indeed.
Oh no!
I didn't snap her trainer ID in half and steal all her Pokemon.
No,
Okay.
you didn't. Yep. It's not just gonna be her next time. I just want you like.
Are you saying that it would be advisable to murder?
No, I'm just
I was
saying.
just gonna try and knock her out so that she could stop trying to arrest us.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Perhaps
I was not gonna outright kill her.
This is just friendly DM advice. Perhaps taking all of her Pokemon after you've already taken one is not the best play. But if you want to do that, I'm not gonna take your player agency. You can totally do that. I'm just saying.
I mean,
there will be consequences, and the consequences
Pokemon?
will not just be one gym leader alone.
Guys, hear me out.
You should leave the Pokeballs.
Hear
I
me
mean,
out.
we are
Hear me
trying to
out.
go for infamy.
You could do
We're
that.
already villains. We're already villains. Should we kill her, guys? Should we kill? Because she's just gonna keep coming back. Should we end her life
What?
here?
We've never fucking killed somebody though. What's the problem? Should we?
I have a bag.
I can't make this decision for you guys.
I
I'm
have a bag full
unconscious
of
and
chloroform.
slowly bleeding out.
Oh my god.
Durst
So,
will put
it's
them
up to-
back, but he is gonna keep half her trainer's
A
license.
man who
That's fine. Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
would be willing to kill her and Upton.
So like, let me frame this in perspective, right? Because you guys are thieves, and
Yes,
stealing shit
we're
is
thieves.
is like, it makes sense for you guys. But
We're not murderers.
if we put this into perspective as to like who this person is, you essentially taking Pokemon is like taking canine, like trained canine
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah.
So those are like essentially the equivalent of police officers. You have, if you take those, that's kidnapping on top of the one you've already done for like 5 Pokemon. So they
We actively have.
they will be on your ass. Which is what you guys
We're
wanted.
after
You
infamy.
want infamy, which is, so if you want to take that route, that's fine. But stealing money and breaking her stuff is not going to be seen as high of a crime as
It's taking all of her
taking
Pokemon.
her Pokemon. Like, that's
Here's
like,
another question. Here's a better question though.
sure.
Involving her inventory.
Sure.
Did she have any potions
Okay.
and or revives?
She would have had, I'll say, yeah, she'll have had 3 super potions
Ooh.
and 1 max revive. But she traveled light, so she doesn't have a bunch. That C dot
That's
is
still
also
better than
still there
anything we've ever
now,
had.
like trying to scramble and run away.
Oh, can I try again? Can you help me charm this C-Dot, please?
Madeline's unconscious. So-
Oh,
Yeah, I
shit.
can't do
Hold
anything.
on.
You
Hold
can
on.
take my Pokeballs out of my inventory if you want. That's the
Don't
most I can help you, though.
worry about this one. I am a trained professional when it comes to handling
God.
these types of situations.
I just want this C-Dot to be my friend. I'm so sorry.
I get it. And if I was awake, I would so totally help you.
Do I have food? Can I give this C-Dot some food?
It is terrified of you
have
guys. It's not
infinite
stopping
money
to turn
glyphs.
like, ooh, food. Like, it just saw what you guys did. Like, it's not trying to stick
And
around.
Contemplating killing her.
Can I run this thing down?
Sure.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, hold on.
Durst is gonna
Who
do
has the
exactly that. He is going to stand menacingly over this thing, knife
Oh my
drawn,
God.
I imagine still bloody from slashing at Simone. And he's gonna intimidate the C dot,
Sure.
saying, You're not going nowhere.
Oh man.
Oh, I actually did bad on that one.
It runs the fuck away.
It scampers.
I was gonna ask if anybody.
That C dot pulled an abscond.
You see it hop into a knot hole within the nearby trees. It just disappears.
If you guys think I came on too strong,
Yes.
We'll get you that idea.
I just think that perhaps I could have simmered down just a little bit, said something a little bit more sweeter.
Oh man, I'm so sorry for that C-Dot.
It'll be fine.
You have created trauma for that creature.
How
Okay.
much does a super potion heal?
35.
35?
In hopes that I gain good graces with this C-Dot later on in life, I leave some food outside of the hole it decided to hide in.
That will put
Okay.
Irma
All right,
back
yeah, I
up
got
to
you.
full. Whose Pokemon are currently unconscious?
Winona. That's it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anyone mind if I use this revive now on Winona?
Do your
I
thing,
guess
man.
not.
Huh? What?
We
Don't
have
worry
an
about it. Don't worry about it, bro.
out-cold
Our
person.
friend is
Don't worry about
about
it,
to
bro.
sue you now.
Use it on Winona. It's fine.
Yeah. No,
What-
but I will remember.
What do you mean? Oh, yes, that's right. You're unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I was taking the consideration of my Pokemon above another human
No,
life.
no. No, take care of your Pokemon. They trust you implicitly. Clearly, I don't.
He likes Winona more.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Winona will
that's
come up.
fair.
I say, but please. I had forgotten that you
I
had
would
gotten
probably
double.
say
You had gotten double drop kicked. Hold on. I know how
I
to
have like a
solve
fucking
this.
raging concussion.
All right. That's a 13. Durst will, in a moment of hesitation, remember that Madeline got double drop kicked into sleepy time and think, wander over and like an EpiPen, just like jab her in the thigh or something. Wake up.
It's a max revive too.
Yep. But you can only
wow.
heal up to your current max hit points, which is only 26.
Which is 39.
Oh, 39. My bad. Forget who's.
Yeah,
who's
because I've
shook
got
up.
4 injuries.
Yep.
I think we might be
Yeah,
a little
I sit
stuck.
up, I look up, I sit up, look at Durst who's helped me. It's like, oh, I didn't think you would choose to help me.
Well, I almost didn't.
Oh.
But I figured now you owe me one.
Oh.
Durst is
Okay,
gonna stand
that all
up and
makes
walk
sense.
away.
Okay.
He's gonna go collect Winona.
Jimmy's just been dragging me through the dirt.
I was trying to help. He was like crying.
Durst is gonna give him a thumbs up. He's like, "You did a good job, boy."
Thanks, Durst.
I forgot that his like basically celebrity crush just went unconscious in front of him.
You did good, Jimmy. You did good.
Dizzy,
Yeah, thanks.
Dizzy curiously goes to check out the Wobbuffet and like pokes it with its beak, and the Wobbuffet just weebles a little bit.
The Wobbuffet weebles, but it doesn't fall down?
Correct, yeah.
It weebles and wobbles and doesn't fall down.
80s reference.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this moment from now on to only make 80s references that are included in the song 1985 by Bowling for Soup.
Awesome.
This is gonna be a short
they're
campaign.
not in it, if they're not in it, no, we'll reuse them. If they're not in the song 1985 by Bowling for Soup, it didn't happen in the 80s.
Well, hang on. What about
Changing the laws
what about we
of
didn't start the
time.
fire?
No,
Okay.
because not all that stuff happened in the 80s. It just happened,
I
leading up to the
understand
80s.
that, but like some of the things that happened in the 80s that were in We Didn't Start the Fire.
All of the things that happened in We Didn't Start the Fire took place in the collective 80s now. Canon.
All of them? Oh,
all of them.
God. This is a weird 80s.
Okay.
What's wrong with
Let's go
you?
ahead and take a break.